My wife's father shook every hand at our wedding except mine. Our daughter was the one who noticed. I married Elena 8 years ago, and her father, Marcus, never warmed to me. Not cold, exactly. Just distant. He'd nod when I walked in, answer questions in 3 words, and find a reason to leave the room. I told myself it was cultural, or shyness, or a father struggling to let his only daughter go. At the wedding, he gave a toast. It was beautiful. All about Elena as a little girl. He never once said my name. After, he moved through the reception, gripping every hand in that room. My groomsmen, my father, the caterer. When he reached me, he set his glass down and walked past to hug my mother. I let it go. For 8 years, I let all of it go. Then last month, our daughter Mia, who's 6, came home from a weekend at Grandpa's and climbed into my lap. Daddy, why does Grandpa have a picture of you where you look mean? A picture of me? In his office. On the wall. But your face is different. I laughed it off, but that night I couldn't sleep. I'd never been in Marcus's office. In 8 years, the door was always closed. The next Sunday, I drove Mia over myself and asked to use his bathroom. On the way, I opened the office door. It wasn't a photo of me. It was a police sketch, pinned to a corkboard, surrounded by newspaper clippings, a map, dates circled in red. The sketch looked like me the way a stranger looks like you in bad light. Same jaw, same brow. Under it, a headline, driver who killed local woman still at large. Find what you were looking for? Marcus was in the doorway. He shut the door behind him. What is this? I said. My wife, Elena's mother. 19 years ago, a man ran a light and hit her on Bell Road and drove off. They never caught him. The sketch is the last thing anyone saw. He stepped closer. The night Elena brought you home, I looked at your face and my whole body went cold. Marcus, I was 15 when she died. I didn't even live in this state. I know that now. His voice cracked. I knew it within a year, but I couldn't touch you. Every time I reached for your hand, I saw him. I couldn't shake it, so I kept my distance and I hated myself for it. I looked at the board again. The dates, the map. He'd never stopped hunting. You still think it's me? No. He pulled a folder off the desk and pressed it into my chest. I think it's my brother, your uncle-in-law, Elena's uncle Ray. I opened the folder. Ray, 20 years younger, at the wheel of a green sedan. The same green sedan 3 witnesses described. A repair invoice from a body shop, dated 2 days after the hit, front-end damage, paid in cash. He was at our wedding, I whispered. He shook your hand. He shook everyone's hand. Marcus's eyes were wet and furious. I built this whole board to catch the stranger who looked like you. And the man was sitting at my own dinner table for 19 years. I found the invoice 3 weeks ago. I've been sitting here since, too ashamed to call you, because I owe you 19 years of an apology I don't know how to give. Then let's give it to the right person instead. I called Ray that night. Told him Marcus was selling the old house and needed help clearing the garage, the one where the green sedan still sat under a tarp. He came Saturday. Marcus and I were waiting, and so were 2 detectives Marcus had finally handed the folder to. Ray walked in smiling, hand already out. Marcus, good to see you. Don't. Marcus didn't take the hand. For the first time in 19 years, I watched him refuse one. Show him, David. I pulled the tarp off the sedan. The front quarter panel was a shade too new, a replacement bolted onto a 19-year-old car. Ray's smile died. What is this? A detective stepped out of the kitchen. The car matched to a 2007 hit and run on Bell Road. We have the shop record. We have the paint. Ray turned to run and Marcus was already blocking the door. This enormous grieving man who'd spent 2 decades staring at the wrong face. You held my hand at my daughter's wedding, Marcus said quietly. You held it at my wife's funeral. Ray didn't speak. There was nothing to say. They cuffed him against the green sedan. Marcus watched them lead him out. Then he turned to me, and for the first time since I'd known him, he put out his hand. I took it. He didn't let go. I'm sorry, son, he said. It was never you. It was never you. And behind us, Mia tugged my sleeve and whispered, Daddy, Grandpa's not mean anymore.